Hey, what's up, y'all? Just made a new video. It's going to be going up on YouTube for this year, for 2023, moving into 2024. New video is going to be on my YouTube. I'll be posting it in a minute. I just finished making it. And I guess I'll give a quick synopsis on here. And I guess on here, since I won't be saving this, I'll give you guys the context. That's what I'll do. I'm going to give y'all the context of the video that I just made and I'm about to post onto my YouTube. Soular on YouTube if you want to go subscribe so you can go see this video. And it is important for 2028. 2024. It's an 8 number. And 2023. So I'm going to tell y'all the context. Here's the context. What's up? Empress Alicia. I like that. Yo. What's up, Queen Dealer? Yo. Ooh, I feel like I'm playing a violin. Yeah, this is beautiful. Some good, beautiful souls up in here, man. Okay, so here. Let me give y'all the sauce real quick. I'm going to give you a piece of what's going to be in this video. So 2023 was a 7-year. This was a year where you were supposed to be creating balance. It could show up through relationships very easily. Okay? This was a time where you start to understand your value, build your value. Okay? Let go of things that are not connected to your true value or represent your value. So these are good things to have done. All right? But this is the dangerous part of 2023. And this is where y'all need to be careful with these online memes and all these little cute little funny posts. Because y'all talking about how bad and how hard 2023 was. Oh, you got to realize that is the energy that you will be receiving in 2024 if you don't let go of it now. And how does that make sense? Okay, hey, what's up, Icy Smokes? I heard that. I'm going to leave it alone. You know what I heard because you... Anyway, moving forward. 2023 was a hard year for a lot of us. It wasn't about becoming the greatest, and it wasn't about falling all the way down. Okay? 2023 wasn't meant to be the best year ever, like we like to try to make every year. 2023 was a time of evaluation. It's the scales of Libra. And a lot of it has to do with relationships. But moving into 2024, yeah. See, it was a recipe of 7 and 8. There was a recipe being made. I don't know if you caught the dish. You see, 2024, the year of the 8, is karma, baby. So I hope you built your value and understood your value, not condemning people and not exonerating people who don't deserve it. But being as fair as possible with your judgment and your actions and your behaviors. You're in a certain position right now today as you go into this new year. As you go into this new year, this is karma and wealth. Wealth. And I want to explain this very simple to you. When you are going towards wealth, energy, and life, when you want more money, when you want more things, nicer things, or just a higher quality of food, or a higher quality of house or living. Whenever you want this, it's very simple what you have to do. A lot of people kind of know what they got to do. They go into their house, they go to church, they start praying, they start giving away money here and there because they know what they want. They start doing little small things to try to get what they want. They want good karma, right? How do you become abundant? Giving stuff away is going to make me abundant? Nah. Acknowledging true value in everything. The reason why I would give this shirt off my back to a homeless person if he asked for it is because he has more of a use for it than me, and I know that. So I'm going to balance the scale. But I can't do that for every single person. So there's a level in which I value myself to where I'm not around every single person. The values, knowing who you are, knowing who you should be with and where you should be. This is a part of self-love. You can't blame everybody in your life. If you're around people that you don't like, or if you're around people who have done you wrong, what you need to realize is that there was something for you to learn still. They're not the enemy. And if you're thinking like that still, 2024 finna be like that. Because this is the year of karma. And if you are thinking negative of people, what do you think your frequency is? What do you think your vibration is? And what do you think karma comes from that? See, Scorpio, or number 8, is like a super magnet. That's why I'm wearing my black. It's Scorpio energy. It's like a super magnet. Okay? Scorpio is very mysterious. 8. It's very sexual too. It's very taboo. It's the stuff that we don't want to talk about and look at. So when you're dealing with people in life from this 7 year where you've been judging people and people have been judging you, all you were meant to do was find your true value. If you're looking at anybody else with eyes that see anything other than love, get ready to lose this next year. But if you are able to look at things and be like, I see why I'm here and why God's doing this. Okay, I see why you could think like that. I don't agree with it, but I understand why. I truly understand why. You really went through that life to where you're living around your fears. And you treated me like shit for that. You know what? I'm not about to make you the problem. I'm about to look at myself and see what I could do to remedy the situation or put myself where I'm really supposed to be. If you can think like that, you're going to get it. You are going to get abundance. You are going to be given. Be given. But if you are still living in a life where, for example, for me, baby mamas, right? Baby mamas. Oh no, they're keeping my families for me. They're keeping my children from me. I can think about it like that. Or they misunderstand me. I'm extremely ambitious and they think I'm not. I used to smoke and now they think that I'm just a bad person. Oh, I took us to a movie and eat whatever food for a day. And so now I don't care about anybody's health. Come on, bruh. We know that's not the case. But I could easily believe that if I start looking at how they're doing me wrong, how they're seeing me wrong. That's not my concern. And that's not my worry, because the real reality of it is they don't see me wrong. They see me exactly how they're supposed to see me for them to heal and go through what they need to go through so that they can tap into their authenticity. So they can tap into their own connection to self and God. It's not about me or the relationship or even the children. It's really about you finding and learning how to tap into that abundance within yourself. And it will always correlate to God, because Christ and God is always going to be all things. All things. And if you have all of the things in the universe and you put them into one place, they're like puzzle pieces. Everything fits somewhere perfectly. Perfectly. You're already there. But you might be getting up as this little puzzle piece, scrambling, trying to go and fit into other spots and go and do other things and fit in other spots where you don't fucking fit because it looks good over there. You got to be where you're supposed to be at. Stand on your square. And then you'll see the masterpiece of God everywhere. That's what it's about. Master your peace. You don't need to do all these different things and become all these different things. Master your peace. Happy New Year's, y'all. Master your peace to see God's masterpiece. Real talk. That's what it's about. There's nothing else to do. You cannot master my peace. You cannot understand things for me. You can teach me things and show me things and express yourself around me, but it's up to me to get value out of that. Let's go. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, I like that. Let's go, iPhone. I like that. What I gotta do this? How did it do it? What did it do? I was like, this, me. And it did a whole fireworks. That was crazy. That's dope, man. That's dope. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that to y'all real quick, man, because I want you to be rich. I can let you up in a minute, bro. I can let you up in a minute. I see you. So, let me just land this plane then real quick, right? 2023 was a year of value, and you were being tested. You were being tested to see if you could be righteous in these situations. You see, even in me and that racist dude that I came across, I came down with the phone and gave him a chance to explain himself before I condemned him. Here, you explain yourself. You tell them why you think it's okay. He never explained it to me. I wanted him to do it. It would have been on me if I would have swung on him and started trying to fight him for his ignorance and lose what I have. For that, probably get killed or him get killed. Like, is that really worth it? No. So I'm proud of how I handled that. Diplomatic. I did what I could. I didn't let it go. I didn't ignore it. But I didn't overly invest into it. And I controlled myself through the whole situation. This is how you should have been with everything in 2023. So that in 2024, when karma kicks in, you're going to get yours. The whole school grew up in the peace, ain't it? CB. I don't know what that means, but the whole old school crew grew up in the peace, ain't it? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but we can go with it. I see you out of here, Naughty. You can come up if you want, bro. You can come up if you want. I ain't gonna send it. Y'all just send the invite if y'all want to come up. That's fine. This ain't even meant to be long. This ain't even be no crazy thing. I just wanted y'all to know that I got that new video on my YouTube. Y'all go ahead and check that out. It's gonna be posted probably like in a couple hours, if not tomorrow. But it's a very deep, important video. I felt the need to make it because I did watch the live with my ex. I'm not like them. I'm gonna be honest. I watched the live with Velvet. Not baby mama number 3. Baby mama number 3. No, I watched the video with Velvet live, and it was beautiful to see her thriving and expressing herself. And I don't need to agree with everything, and she doesn't need to agree with everything that I said. But one thing I did appreciate about myself in this situation was I was able to watch it. I watched it and turned it off, but then I put it back on because I'm like, hold up. This is an opportunity to understand her and not make it about me. Not make it about just our child. But maybe it'll be cool to listen to her express herself because that's not something I've always done. And that's not something I've always received. So it was up to me to make that decision and that choice. I went in there and listened. And I learned a lot. I learned a whole lot from that live. Not anything about anything specific, but more about how she has been perceiving, thinking, and living. Why she's making the decisions that she's making. What she's going through and what's to come. I can see it all now. And it allowed me to gracefully let it go. Completely. Because if that type of situation comes back into my life, it's because it's supposed to. And the reason why it left my life was because she needed to learn some things. And she's learning certain things. And she's not done. You know, she's living. She's being. It's not for me. Look, I don't need to be nothing for her, and she don't need to be nothing for me. I may not be this dream fantasy nigga that a lot of women, y'all may want your men to be these dream fantasy niggas that got it all put together and are super ambitious and come as millionaires and are going to take your family and give you generational wealth. You've never even seen that shit. You've never even seen it. Be real. You've never even seen it. And men, you either. You've never even seen it either. You don't know what it's like to be ambitious. You don't know what it's like to lose it all and get it back. And if you do, I ain't talking to you. You ambitious men. You know what an ambitious man is going to do? An ambitious man is not going to settle for the whatever frequency that anybody else is on around him. An ambitious man who really cares about just his kids and generational wealth is going to do everything that he can to heal himself in every possible way. To become the best him. I'm him. To become the best him. For her or them. A man knows this. An ambitious man really knows this. And if you're in the church or you're in a religion as a man, and this is giving you your ambition, it's not coming from only you. That's coming from brotherhood and camaraderie. And that's great. That's great if you function like that. But I want everybody to have that level of autonomy that we're made with and that we're built with. Okay? This is where you have to realize it is no one's job to connect you deeper to God or the source other than yours, man and woman. But women, the way that they're designed, they, especially estrogen specifically, they are more likely and prone to receiving information. But because they already have the ambition, they're already tantric with their energy. Naturally, women are already connected deeply to source. Naturally. So they're looking for a man who can match that nature. But these men, right? These men, they'll get the money, they'll get the jobs, but they don't realize how subordinate that is. They don't realize how outside of sovereignty that is. So what a woman really wants is a man that is healing and working with himself, to develop himself, to add value to everything that he touches. A Midas touch. If not, don't touch me. Can you teach me? Or why I gotta teach my man everything? Women don't like that. Women don't like to have to teach their nigga everything. Women don't want to do that. I'm sorry. Women want to be with it. The moment they meet a guy who's smarter than you, I don't care how much money you got or any of those things, they're going to start investing time over there. Yeah. Real talk. They might entertain the money. They might entertain these situations. But the one thing that a woman wants more than anything, from my experience and what I know in my conversations thus far, is a man that can not only teach her something, but, and what's good with you, Rally? What's good with you, G? I see you, King. Not only a man who could just teach you something, but is being what he's teaching. Okay? Is an example of greatness and knowledge. And when they compare this man to another man, whether they know it or not, they're comparing that man's connection to God. They're connecting that man's spirit, awareness, alertness, physical strength to help represent these things. All of these things represent this man takes care of things. Women are always taking care of things. This is why I don't fault y'all for too much. I'll let it be what it is. But what you don't know, and thank you, Auntie Jag, for teaching me this one, was that women, what you could do is you could be summoning that spirit out of these men. Y'all could be summoning that ambition out of us too, out of the king. See, I had to figure a lot of this out through pain and suffering and through observation. However, all I ever really needed was a partner to support me. That's all I need. And I know that now. I know that to this day. My girl, my partner, who I'm supposed to be with, whether it's 1 or 20, I don't care. They fuck with me for who I am. And they support me for who I am. They want to see me grow. They want to see me do better. They want to see me at my best. Okay? They're already super smart. They're already smarter than every ex they had. They're already wiser and wiser, connecting deeper and deeper to God, want to know themselves more, wanting to know themselves more. But you're spending all your time with this guy who got money or no money, and maybe has a car or no car, a house or no house. Who cares if this isn't going to take you to a higher place spiritually, which transcends all physicality? Transcendence is to break a limitation. Spirituality breaks this physical reality into something else that we can't comprehend, known as the unseen, or the magnetic field, or 3, 6, 9, and 12. Energy, frequency, vibration. Very simple. Solid, liquid, gas, plasma. Very simple. We ain't gonna go into all of that right now. But what I do want you to know is that men, grab your fucking balls, okay? And know that ambition is for all of us. You have been desensitized. You have been given soy, all you soy boys. All these GMOs and all these shows and TVs and media, y'all gotta realize they're turning y'all into girls. They're putting, I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's exactly called. But it's in all of your water that you shower in, and it turns frogs gay. It changes the gender of the actual frog. Changes the actual gender of the frog. And I have nothing against people who are genuinely like that. You know, but when it's mutated in and it's forced upon in a way to where you're not even being taught about it, or it's not being ran through you, like, hey, are you okay with this? You got to realize that, you got to realize that You are being played, manipulated, controlled. Your kids are, your family are, your house is, your whole life and your whole spirit is. Just because you're ignorant of how a system is affecting you. So any real man, especially who wants sovereignty in all dimensions, which my motto is sovereignty in all dimensions, any real man is going to want to be able like, all right, they want to poison my water. Well, I need to get my water back. What's the best way for me to do that? And if that means you go and make millions of dollars to buy the best water, do it. If that means that you learn how to use dowsing rods to find clean water, do it. If that means you got to create a whole new system or project, it's fucking ambition, bro. Do something about it. Do something about it. That's not positive or negative. Actually, it's more positive because it requires more energy. And you'll have more energy the more people you care about. Love wins, baby, every time. Even into ambition. And I have not always been ambitious. My ambition has came in waves because doubt has been one of the main things that I've dealt with. Knowing, but not having enough support. Not needing support. Needing a connection with myself. And women? Oh, yeah. Don't think y'all get to get away with everything. Hell nah. Y'all are more masculine in a patriarchal society, which means that you win. As a woman, acting like a man, you win in how the society is set up. You get the money, you get the cars, you get the jobs, you get the looks, sex appeal, all these things. You guys got leverage in like every region of everything. Except for fighting, but who wants to do that? You know, that's a physical. Then you start getting to other things. But I don't want to do that right now. Women, what y'all need to understand is that just because, and I posted something on my story today from Charleston White. I don't really care about Charleston White, but I seen this video. It was fire. Hey, Happy New Year's, Panic! Yeah, to you and your kids and your family. You know what I'm saying? Here, a little crib for you real quick, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you. Yeah, Happy New Year's, Panic. I fuck with you, bro. Love you, man. So yeah, women, y'all need to realize this one simple thing. You can take anything and make it into more. I know you've heard this a million times. You can take anything and make it into more. But, okay, if you are entertaining low frequency things, yes, you're going to meet plenty of men. Oh yeah, they're going to have money and they're going to not have money. If you're entertaining low frequency things, you're going to find somebody. But the moment you start working on yourself and you start entertaining the highest frequencies, you'll see it in a lot of the spiritual women. You're going to end up alone. You're going to end up by yourself. Stop giving your pussy away. I'm sorry, like it's true. It's true. Women, y'all are way more sacred than you think. And you can't just take on anything because of you feel like you're just missing this. Like, well then use your ambition to put a fire underneath men's ass. Rather than just removing your coochie from it, thinking that's enough when they just don't get it from someone else. If that's where they already vibrating. You got to not use your body and your being and your children for leverage. What you need to do, women, is really, really work on yourself. Truly. Actually become spiritual. Don't just say empress, king, queen, and all these stuff. Yeah, bye, because you want somebody to do something for you. Everybody got to do something for themselves. Welcome to reality. If you can do that, then you can have your king. That man is so rare in this society. And I gave the first speech to try to create more of those men. And it will. And it will. But you women, you also got to work on yourself and not expect some captain to come in and save you. No. And I'm not talking about money. No, I'm not talking about these situations. That's supposed to be stemmed and controlled by family. Your partner? And the person you choose to be with, women, is going to match you and your frequency. And I don't want to hear you complain when you ain't the one who's working on yourself. I'm talking to anybody and everybody. Is who I'm talking to in this day and age in society. Because this has not always been the case. And this will not always be the case. This is just relevant. It's relevant to our current society. That's all. It's not supposed to be like that, but it is that like that. So we got to work with it. We got to alchemize it, but we can't do that if we don't acknowledge what it really actually is. Women with all the ambition that they wish they men had, with more opportunities and a little bit more leverage in more realms, whereas men are complacent. They give up. They don't care. They don't want to be sovereign. They don't want their own land. They don't want to raise their own children. They're okay with the system raising their children. They're okay with these things. They're okay with working these jobs for these people they'll never know or meet for a little check. And now you got to pay taxes. One benefit of not working so damn much, I don't have to fucking worry about paying taxes like that. And even if I did, I'm Puerto Rican resident, so I only pay 4%. Even if I play the game, I play it smart. Because I'm not mad at it. I don't hate the game. Baby, it's the player. It's the player. Don't hate the game. Men, don't hate the game. Yeah, you need to grab some ambition. And women, don't hate the game. Hate the player. You have the ambition, but now you need the value. Now you need the value and the self-control. You cannot make all of these decisions from your emotions alone. And I know you want to. And I know you want to live in these realities that you create for yourself, but it's not healthy. Just because you feel it and it's your truth doesn't make it the truth. You still have your way. When you're going to use your real masculine energy as a woman, right? You want a masculine woman? Here's a masculine woman for you. A masculine woman is going to be cool. She's going to communicate in a very relaxed, calm way. And when she makes a decision, it's clear. That's masculine. Okay, an ambitious woman doesn't need to be that. She can just move off of her emotions and have access to certain things. It doesn't mean that you're doing the right thing, though. It doesn't mean that you're successful, though. It's always deeper than that. And a healthy feminine male, a man who has mastered his feminine energy, is learning to surrender. Surrender to the higher forces that they don't understand, and to accept what they don't know, so that they realize there's so much to do. There is so much to do, man. There are so many layers of the matrix to break. There are so many ways our women and children are being attacked, and our brothers and our sisters. So many ways, and no one is going to fight this war. So you got to do it within yourself. The more people do it for themselves within themselves, you will start to see sovereignty as a trend through families. And it will be a beautiful thing. Women will start finding men again. Men, you have your pick of women. If you have ambition, if you have drive, if you're able to go past this mundane dimension and you can go beyond and connect with God and spirit. And a woman who says she don't really need that or don't want that, leave her alone. Because that's an anchor. She going to find somebody for her on her level. If you know that you deserve more, if you were ever depressed, if you ever sad, if you ever hurting, know that it's because you're not resonating with your reality. And there is something within yourself that you have not yet addressed. To where either that's why you're not resonating with your reality, that's why you can't upgrade your reality, and that's why you can't leave your reality. You can do any of those things. Why don't you? Why do we complain? Is complaining going to fix it? No, it's going to make more of it. It's going to make it worse. Letting things go shows up in the way of accepting them for what they are. You're letting go of your perception of what it is and accepting it for what it truly is. That's what it means to let something go or to die. Or Scorpio energy knows what it is. It's life and death. It's black and white. It's yin and yang. It's on or off. You got to understand what is fact versus fiction. What is my true value versus my fake value or what I was told I'm worth? Who am I really versus what they told me I am? This is Scorpio energy. Those who have really known themselves and really tapped into themselves, y'all gonna feel this in 2024. Those who have sacrificed and allowed yourself, even if you played the victim, oh man, they're hurting me, they're taking so much from me. That's not balanced. There's a way to balance that. And that's to see, well, what did you get from it? Stop playing the victim, woman or man. Stop playing the victim and realize there was something to gain for it. You just didn't want it. You just didn't want to acknowledge it or deal with it. And it was easier to be a victim because you thought people were going to come and help you. But no, you only lost more. And the more that people gave you, it only gave them more leverage. And the more that people gave you, it only made you feel like you owe people more because you didn't deserve it. So, for those who see value in things and those who see the beauty in everything, have a great year. Have a great year. And to those who are still blaming other people and still holding the past image to people you knew in the past for who they are today and treating people like that today, like, nah, bro, be careful. One thing my mother always taught me was tomorrow is a new day. And this gave me the ability to forgive everyone for everything. That's it. That's everything right there. So, ambition for men is going to look like a spiritual pursuit. It's going to look like waking the fuck up. It's going to be like getting away from your friends, and your homies. And it's going to be about building something and getting serious. And this is what women want because they are tired of doing this. If you could if you could take back the ambition and be the forerunner of that, they will add all that energy to you still. But they will be able to focus on other things that could develop them more. So the trap for the woman is that while you're so busy working and doing these masculine things, you're not realizing that you're meant to be a fucking, like a channel, a complete channel. Like men are supposed to be going to their woman for guidance and wisdom because they're connected to something and they can see things that we can't see. They innately just know more. But they can't do that if they're busy at work. Or if they're busy always doing this or being drained this way or that way, feeding the children. And my baby mamas are doing this alone by choice. It's by choice. I'm there for them. I'm a persistent provider. I provide more than what I need to. I provide more than what I'm asked for. Okay, but I also don't deserve certain things. In that negative concept, I don't deserve certain things, so I just protect my energy, to a degree. And I don't know what they have to say. It doesn't really matter to me too much because I know how I have to see it, regardless of what they say. It's my family. I'm always going to be with them forever. I know why they look at me negative. We just came from carbonation. I teach certain things. I do what I do. Eligio beat the shit out of these women. Rape, all these different things, right? Okay, cool. But I'm not here to own these negative narratives and stories anymore. All of that stuff has to go. Let me show y'all something cool. Last night, I did a Violet Flame video. I watched a Violet Flame video and learned about Saint Germain, and it was all about releasing to tap into the higher realm. And when I felt like I got a message in the midst of like being very peaceful and calm and meditative, I was very meditative, very calm. I was in a very beautiful space. I let everything go, that I didn't need. I stopped doing certain things, and today's been pretty successful. It's going to be a journey, so thank you to the Violet Flame and who suggested that to me. But this right here, I got a message, and I went and dug to the bottom of my bag in my suitcases, and this is what I found. And I knew it was it because it was in a Target bag. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's exactly what I was supposed to find right now. And when I grabbed it, and I was looking in this very mirror right here, felt like I had just killed somebody. Felt like I just, like I had somebody's head in here. Like I'm just holding their head in here. And then as I looked at it, I'm like, that's me. That's the old me. It's the old me. But I was holding it like this, like that XXX video, as if I was like, another version of me. And I almost cried again just looking in the mirror like, dang, bro, you really made the commitment to change and to grow. Yeah, it's my locks, exactly. And everything that they've been through and everyone that they're connected to. And it's really, it said, you know, I got the message to let these go. I just don't know how to let them go. It's hair. I don't really know how to dispose of the hair the right way. I got different messages to do different things, but I'm leaving it. I cleaned the energy of everything in the best way that I could, but I had to realize that even the way that I thought, my perceptions, you know, blaming all these people, all these situations, I let go of each and every one of my exes, you know, but I'm still connected to my family in that aspect. I let go of, you know, all those situations. Everywhere where I've been a victim, everywhere where I have been a victim, it's in here. And it can stay in there. Because I'm not a victim. I'm blessed. And I'm grateful to be so blessed. And I'm thankful to have met everybody who I've met. And to even have children that are alive this time. I'm grateful for that alone. I'm grateful to have the heart and the mind to constantly speak to the mothers in my family to create harmony, even though I don't always get that result. I know that there's nothing else for me to do than to become the best me, most authentic me, and to work on me to provide what I need to provide for when the time does come. Whether it's with Janae or Velvet, I have a whole new woman, or my children, whoever. However, I need to be ready. I need to be the best me and the most healed me for those situations. Period. There's nothing else to where everything else is like, it's low level. Everything else is low level. Any other direction than self and source, I'm losing energy. So I'm going to be building up my energy. And as they have taken their leaves, I know a lot of people are going to judge me for saying this, but it's divine. Because I've chased them. I've done everything I could to try to be there with my children while they were pregnant, while they gave delivery. I wasted hundreds of dollars on hotels that I didn't even get to go to. Because, you know, I was ready, but I had more respect for their space and things like that when it came down to it. You know, I've never shied away, but what I have learned is that it's given me the opportunity to build something for everyone to stand on. I'm not dealing with 3 kids and then other people. I'm not dealing with one baby and then a job and this and that. And then they're paying 2 different rent bills and phone bills. Don't let me tell y'all how I'm getting it right now. Just know that I am blessed in a motherfucker. Y'all don't know a lot of things. You do know, but you don't need to know it all. I'm just going to be over here being happy and applying my practice. I'm doing what I'm talking about. Happen to be wearing North Node black and gold. Scorpio 5th house North Node. So yeah, astrology also, fun fact, it does connect to everything in life. You just may not comprehend that yet because you don't know astrology. Just saying. I did try. You're saying I didn't try, but I just told you I did. So if you don't comprehend that, it's because you're living in your own world. And that's dangerous. You're probably going to be broke next year. You have to change how you think. You're choosing negative off rip. You're choosing a situation that's not even the situation to live in. This is the danger of operating off of your emotions as if they were facts without communicating. And ambitious men, y'all really shouldn't have time for much. Like me, respectfully, I know I deserve your time because of what I'm going to give you and what I'm going to teach. I'm here for everybody of all ages at all times because I'm just a channel. And everybody has that capacity and ability. But most men, y'all need to get away from a lot of the people you calling your friends right now. Men, y'all supposed to naturally be alone. For real, for real. If you're really working on what you're working on, and the few people who you are friends with, they're your business partners for real. With men. And when it comes to women, like y'all, I know community's really big, but I think for women, it's more important to have friends. I think women should have as many friends as they can. I think women should have a lot of friends, just not low frequency friends. And y'all supposed to be having a lot of fun. You really are. But you're also, in a mix with that, is protecting as much of your energy as possible. So how does this look? This looks like probably you living in your house, watering your plants, drinking tea, smoking your own weed, cooking your own food, reading your own books, studying your own thing. Boom, that's your whole day. That's your whole day. Take away the kids, that's exactly what the women are going to be doing. Real talk. So, like, try to preserve yourself as much as possible, women. And do educate yourself. Do find men to educate you, even if they're online. They don't have to be your husband, okay? But at least match the frequency so that when this man does come, you don't make him into something that he's not. You don't, how could I say, you're not attracting people that are not going to be able to guide you and lead you the right way, you know? And my exes would say that I can't, but they're talking about a me that existed then. And they're not wrong. They're not wrong. I had to lead myself. And I had to tap into this, and this was one of the best gifts that I could have ever asked for, and I thank God for this situation because it allowed me to wake up to this level. You know, I don't know if I would have been able to wake up to that level if I had everything I ever wanted already. You know, complacent, and that's a lot of the problem with the men. So I was able to get a lot of my ambition back by being hurt by my exes, and if that's just how it ends, that's just how it ends, but my children will always be in my life. They don't know that yet. It's okay. That's fine. The mamas, they do know. They gon' I don't know how long they want to fight it. I don't care. It's gonna happen. And I'm gonna have things set up and have lived such a life to where it's like there is no issue in being around me. You really gotta be the problem to see a problem and make a problem with me. That's where I wanna be in my life. And I'm doing it and I'm receiving my karma and it's beautiful. And life is really, sometimes it seems like it's wrong because of the children and because of my relationships. But then I look around me and I be like, bro, I am like so fucking far ahead. I'm achieving everything I ever wanted. Me 10 years ago wouldn't even believe that I am who I am today. Wouldn't even believe it. So shout out to me, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to me for my growth and my expansion and my level ups. And all that my level ups were me not trying to be everything they wanted me to be, and me just accepting myself more. You know what I mean? So if I gotta change who I am to be with them, I don't really want to do it. But if I can just continue to be myself and really evolve, you know, into me, into my authenticity, I don't give a fuck. I don't care who likes me or who doesn't like me. But I am very, very passionate and serious about those who I do resonate with. And I want to build and change the world with you. Friends. I'm on the same. Bro, why would you call me? I'm live right now. Why would you call me? Okay. That could be a sign to leave. All right. So, peace. I hope y'all got the message. My heart to yours. Happy New Year. 2023 was to build your value and judge things. It wasn't to let people go. It wasn't to connect to people. Nature going to do that on its own in this 2024. In the year of the 8. It's going to remove the people for you. And it's going to remove you from the people. It's going to do it. Scorpio going to do the rest of the work. And it's going to bring in the right people. It's going to punish the... Woo, boy, get ready for 2024. Stay up here, bro. Stay up here, bro. Stay up here. Stay on the highest frequency. Stay in alignment with your purpose, bro. Trust me. Do it. Trust me. Do it. Trust me. Do it. You will find abundance. You will find all your wealth. You will find your sovereignty with your connection to God, because that will liberate you from all the other matrices. All other 11 dimensions can be liberated by tapping into the 12th dimension, aka 3, which is the Christ, or oneness. This is where you are you authentically, and you fit into your piece, and everyone else fits into where they fit in naturally. Love you guys. I really do love myself. I really do. And I apologize for anything that I may have done out of my ignorance. And, I say thank you for providing me with all the lessons that I need to become who I am today. I'm very proud of who I am today. I'm very grateful to be who I am today because I have the ability to comprehend what I'm currently comprehending. And whoa, I love me. I ain't even telling y'all nothing. This is just for a live. I ain't really telling y'all nothing what I'm tapped into and doing on a day-to-day basis. It's just I want it to be seen. I want y'all to see it eventually. So I'm not talking as much. This is like the most talking we gonna do. I'm not even teaching everything yet because I am putting together my school. So here, I'll drop this in here. I will be reopening my school. The school is very successful. I never had any problems with the school. Only reason why it ended was because of life situations, and I just wanted to take a break for the seasons, the semesters, and they're being about a year, 2 years. So I'm going to bring the school back, Soul Redemption, Sovereignty in All Dimensions, but it will have a new name. The network will be the network, but the school is going to be open to everybody, and it's going to be 12 categories, 12 classes, without telling y'all too much. And the premise is going to be mastering and studying yourself. So this is a school. Happy New Year. Hey. Happy New Year. Pop pressure. Yeah. Hey, we're going to play the song real quick, too. But, yeah, I hope y'all got that. I'll be channeling. I'll be teaching her this shit. Like, I'm going to give y'all a little sneak peek into one of my songs. Why not? I'm about to... Hey, what are y'all doing for New Year's? What are y'all doing for New Year's? You want to tell me anything? Happy New Year's. Rain, Ghostface, Joshy, Flow Piece, Flute, Curly Coil, speak truth to yourself and you will have no problems. Exactly, Josh. You get it, Josh. How was you able to survive without being forced to work in a matrix plantation job? I don't know if you're still in here, but I will answer that question. You don't need to follow your passion. They say if you're in your passion, then you don't work a day in your life, but I disagree with that. I believe it's your purpose. When you're in your purpose, you see, I work more than I've ever worked than when I've had a job. Now, I don't get time off. I don't get a day off. I don't get a moment. I don't get a second off because I'm in my purpose. And the moment that I'm outside of my purpose and I'm outside of myself, I have disconnected from God and I have left heaven by choice. So I don't do that. And, if I was working a 9 to 5, I wouldn't categorize it as a plantation job. I would say, I'm doing something to take me towards my purpose or to take me towards where I'm going. Like it's called alchemy. You can utilize certain things as vehicles to get to new locations. Like my relationships were very painful and hard and hurtful. To this day, they could be that way, but I've decided to use them as a vehicle to take me into my Scorpio 5th house, North Node. My Scorpio 5th house, Pluto. Yo, what's good, Cooper? Peace, God. Yeah. So I would say the way that you don't work and you make a whole lot of money, like I make more money than people in a month than they do in a year of working. Consistently. I do it all the time. I get free houses. I get free cars. I get free electricity. I get free everything, bro. I get free food. Everything I get is free. And the reason why is because I'm always in my purpose. So the universe provides for me. God always provides for me. And I'm providing more in my environments than what I'm being provided for. That's the other trade-off, is I provide more value than what I receive. And it's known. And the best way to do that is to multiply the value you're providing. So to multiply the value you're providing, instead of adding it, adding days, adding work, you have to change the type of work, okay? And because I do a certain type of work that not everybody can do, but in the same building, you know what I mean? I get extra value. I get extra perks. They may not like me, but we got to keep this nigga around. That's how you want it to be in life. So deep into your purpose to where they have to pay you. You in Alaska, bro? Let's meet up. I'm down, but what you want to do? What's in Alaska? Anchorage? Anchorage is the capital of Alaska. I got some people in Alaska, actually. And if I did go to Alaska, I would want to go hunting. That would be pretty interesting. I heard some pretty cool stories of Alaska. Or fishing, obviously fishing, but I feel like Alaska, being one of those cold regions, has a lot of secrets there. I want to know the secrets. What you and your lady got planned for the new year? We just going to be on the phone tonight. We're just gonna be talking on the phone tonight. Do you know any Ohio people? I do. I do know a good amount of Ohio people. I don't know if I like Ohio like that though, because the people who I do know from Ohio, they kind of like all have been like treacherous traitors at the time. You know, I won't make that who they are, but at the time, that's what I experienced to a degree. And, you know, I was just being these people's friends and being really cool with them. And, you know, I will say that they helped certain things. So I have a mixed view of Ohio. I just think Ohio in itself has so many secrets going on underground, and especially with the city of Cincinnati. If you're aware of what I'm talking about, then you know. There's a lot of stuff going on underground. That's the headquarters. They call that the belly of the beast. It's not even New York. Like, it's Ohio. Nah, you're not all bad, but the energy of Ohio's off. I ain't gonna cap. Oh, you still traveling? I'm in Vegas, bro. Hey, Cooper, hit my DM. Let's talk. I don't know what you be on too much, but who knows? It could be a divine connection. That's how I be looking at shit. And if it's not, here's another thing I wanted to say. I'm protected. I feel bad for all y'all that are trying to make me into a bad person or trying to do me wrong or doing anything out of spite. Be careful, because I am indeed protected. I am not the person you want to be doing wrong. Here's a song I made.
Put my focus on me, now I got priorities. Cut the fake out my life like I got some surgery. If it ain't about success, please don't talk to me. I made my own lane, I'm blessed. Now it ain't no curving me. Talking in bands like hard rock. They hate on me, make their heart stop. I told them we got, they'd rather play fraud. I ain't the one that's gonna fall off. Been on my own, been well off. I try to trust them, they fell off. I keep it pushing and practice my patience. They try to make me, they say connect to the source, look in the mirror. Spirit gon' say you can't blame me. I ain't lying, but can't save it. Your capes on me, I ain't playing. One with the divine, I'm still praying. I will it, don't wish it, what you saying? I stay abundant, I got it, no wait. Shining my light while watching them cave. Just be patient with me. I'll give you my time, I'll give you my mind, I'll show you the grind. Just be patient with me. It's already mine, give it some time, it'll be fine. Just be patient with me. I'll give you my time, I'll give you my mind, I'll show you the grind. Just be patient with me. Just look for the signs, we on the rise, the sun always shines. Put my focus on me, now I got priorities. Cut the fake out my life like I got some surgery. If it ain't about success, please don't talk to me. I made my own lane, I'm blessed. Now it ain't no curving me. Tell them niggas need to mind their business.
Y'all ain't ready for that second verse. Y'all ain't ready for the second verse yet. You don't get no second verse yet. Yeah, I love that song, man. That song, I'm just calling it Patience for now. Put my focus on me. You know, now I got priorities. Cut the fake out my life like I got some surgery. And the thing is, when you think about everything that I'm saying in the song, I'm literally talking to my higher self. I'm literally a conversation with me and me. It sounds like a love song. It sounds like it's about, nah, bro. It's actually about me and my higher self. It's a conversation between me and my higher self. You know, cut the fake out my life like I had some surgery is what it's like, bro. I'm working on myself, though. I'm not trying to fix you. I'm not trying to do surgery to make you not fake. I'm just cutting it out of me. It just don't belong in me. And so I won't see it in my reality. So I know 2024 is going to be mega. Like, 2024 is going to be like, yeah. 2024 makes me want to live some more. 2024, I'm achieving all my goals. Yeah, 2024, gonna get me some new hoes. Yeah, 2024, gonna get me some new clothes. Yeah. All right, I'm kidding. No new hoes. No new clothes. Just a whole lot of dough. Just a whole lot of cash. Yeah. Whole lot of bitches. Yeah. Shake a whole lot of ass. Yeah. I'm kidding. Cali nigga came out real quick. What the heck? No, I'm crazy. I'm a Gemini 12th house, bro. I want to have fun, but I gotta be so serious with y'all, so I have to have fun, like, on the low, doing some other shit. Everybody wants, like, it's weird being a public figure to a degree, just because you don't know who's watching you. You don't know who's inspired by you. That little dance could be enough to get you to dance today. It was a call for me. Yeah, you see the switch? I don't know, I choked on some spit, so, anyway. So, yep. Hey, this is good. What's up, Claire? I wish you'd seen this video, Claire. I'm going to go ahead and post this on... I don't post on IG no more, man. I'm going to post this and my other video on YouTube. I'm going to have 2 2024 videos. This is going to be the IG live one. The other one's going to be another one. The first one I channeled. So it is a pre-record. This one's a live. So I'm just going to download it and put it back up. And I'm glad that I tapped on everything that I tapped on in here. What's good with you, China? Nice to see you again. But yo, the energy's crazy, and I hope y'all enjoy your New Year's and y'all have some fun. I'm about to call my mans real quick, see what they got going on tonight. I'm probably not gonna drink or smoke, maybe. I'm really discerning with the timing of those things, and I never want those things to overcome me. I never want those things to run me, so there has been high levels of discipline when it comes to drinking and smoking lately. So, I'm going to say all that. Oh, no, y'all be putting hearts in there. Y'all think I look good. I think I look good, man. Y'all need to catch me off the phone in a real day, in real life. I be going crazy, boy. I would like to do all kind of things, man. Making music, making businesses. Bro, anybody who knows me, my mind does not stop. That's why I can be on the live. So anyway, that's why I'm going to have to get off the live so I can get back to my live. And I wish I could just keep y'all in here. I appreciate that. You know, I'm a good one to have, too. Because, you know, you're gonna get smarter fucking with me. You're going to get more intelligent fucking with me. You're going to get better fucking with me. And that's the reality. Ha ha. You know, and that's the thing. One thing about my past relationships and exes is the reason why they can always be rekindled is because I actually provide value that it's just not easy to find. I'm not saying I'm the only one who knows what I know, because people have been teaching it since forever. But I am someone who is definitely passionately dedicated to the truth and generational wealth and building sovereignty in all dimensions. I'm just disciplined. I will discipline. I love discipline because I know it's 2 sides to the coin. There's grace and fun and peace, but there's also the ability to say no, to say that's not right, that's not okay, that's, you know, it's a time for everything. But, you know, one thing I did also learn is that it doesn't matter what I do or how much effort I can make, you know, as long as I tried. People are always going to do what they're going to do, and they're going to believe what they want to believe. So it is what it is. All I know is that people, if you leave my life because I'm too disciplined sometimes, or I'm too serious, or I don't really care about like no bullshit, or I don't like to be lied to, there's certain things to where I will let you know, and I will say things, and I will do things for you to understand that it's not okay. And I'll eventually remove myself, or you remove yourself. But then there's the other half of me, blessings, yes. There's the other half of me that knows I just want to be at peace, and I just want everybody to be calm. I want everybody to be doing what they want to do. I don't care what people are doing. It just can't be out of ignorance and morality. And I have to stop those things, because if I don't stop it when it's at my doorstep, by the time it gets to your doorstep and it's your problem, that's not okay. If you see something going on in life and you don't address it today, by the time that same problem makes it to my doorstep, I'm going to address that shit. I'm going to deal with it. So don't go pass it on to the next motherfucker. You know, and if I can do something about it, I'm at least going to try. So that was what the year 7 was about. It was that effort to create equilibrium and balance, even if that means taking away or putting in. This year, this 2024 year, karma, baby. Karma, 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 karma. Get ready for losses and gains at extreme levels. This whole year is one continuous lightning bolt of what the fuck you deserve. So I really hope you're doing real work. Another thing, I'll say this last about a meme I saw with Jesus. Hey, what's that? Hey, Cuzzo, you in here? You in here, Cuzzo? What's up, Big? What's up? Happy New Year to you and everybody that I know through you, too. Yes. Happy New Year's. You already in it in about an hour. I love you, cuzzo. Yes, I love my family so much. I just don't connect with them much anymore. Life is lifing, you know, and I'm being brought to a certain place. So. Man, we finna get up out of here before I start dropping more bombs. Yeah, I want the peace. I want the goodness. Trust me, that's natural. That's innate. That's majority of life. But when it gets time to address things that are wrong, I'm addressing them, bro. You can let them go. I'm gonna address it. And the more you let things go, and the more you let problems exist around you, you know, it's number one, it's probably a part of your frequency. Number two, expect more of that in your reality. So if you're okay with certain people lying to you, expect more liars. And I'll end it with this. Here, I'll end it with this. Shout out to my nigga Vince, 7D Tarot on YouTube. Shout out to Vince and Alicia. Vince says this. Vince said, bro, think about it like this. You want more from the universe. You want more money. You want this. You want that. All right, cool. You want that girl. You want that guy. Whatever, cool. This is what you got to do. If you can only lift 100 pounds, how many situations do you think life is going to put you in where you have to lift more than 100 pounds? You're not going to be put into the situations where you have to lift more than 200 pounds. I'll be given to the person who could do that. You'll be in 100-pound positions. That is your limitation. That is where you are. Now, if you can lift 200 pounds, all of a sudden, your life has changed from only these set scenarios to now you can do damn near 2 times more. You can do everything from 100 pounds now to 200 pounds. But you got to train yourself. You got to build yourself up to that strength in order to receive what you're asking for. So once you can lift 200 pounds, you're going to find yourself lifting 200 pounds throughout the year. But if you can't even do that, don't expect yourself to ever do that throughout the year. You got to build true value. Truly. You cannot fake this. This is why it was about creating balance. Not playing no victim and not being the perpetrator, but creating balance. Knowing that when you're wrong. And then instead of playing the victim, knowing what you could learn. You always want to do this. This is how you add value to yourself, truly. Anytime you create balance with the Libra scales, you've added value to you. Okay? Anytime that you are out of balance in any relationship or any situation, it needs to be addressed. And if it doesn't, it'll show up in life down the line, more so. So, I digress. This has been a great couple hours talking to the phone. Shout out to Velvet for initially inspiring this live, just because she went live. And I like to do my videos on my own time, but I was listening to her live while I was in the shower, and it did inspire me to put a message out there, because you got to be careful owning your past, and you got to be careful talking about people in your past, because they may not be that today, and you can be blocking your own blessings. And another thing is that self-expression is so important. And I'm noticing that she has grown in ways that, she wasn't with me. And I really appreciate that. So shout out to her. Janae, I see Janae making efforts, but I don't necessarily, it's different. I'm not about to pass my judgment, but I'm glad they're doing what they're doing so they can learn what they're learning. I'm doing what I'm doing so I can learn what I'm learning. And it's just all win. So I'm glad everybody where they at today. Yo, what's going on?
Not much, man. I'll take the shot with me, baby.
Take a shot with you? We're not supposed to drink.
Yeah, well, you know what?
You said, yeah, well, fuck that.
You know what?
Oh, you're right on time for the Happy New Year's, bro. Come on, let's go to the kitchen. Let's do this right.
Okay.
Real quick. We got to do it now before my phone dies on the live. Fuck it, guys. Oh, we're going to take a shot right now.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
I'm using that bowl.
No, it's okay. I'm going to free fall.
Oh, you going to free fall it? Okay, cool. Pull me up, then. How much you're going to drink? Pull me up.
I got more.
All right, cool. Are we just going to do... We chugging? Or,
No.
Okay, it's not a shot. All right. This is just for the New Year's to 2024.
This is before the New Year. So we go into the New Year.
Bet. And let me say this. because your name is King Ra, correct?
Yes.
The sun is glowing behind your head magnificently right
Thanks.
now.
Appreciate it.
It's not the sun, but it looks like it.
Yeah, but it's definitely probably a nice shining aura of light.
Yeah, I feel like you're an angel in this moment, and I don't feel like resisting, and I feel like we're both kings, and I feel like you are one of the most ambitious men I have met. You're just in this world. That's all. And as we break out of that, you know, in this next year, you're somebody who I expect to see reach amazing, amazing heights. And I'm so glad that people may have been sleeping on you to any degree because I got to eat that fucking food. No, real talk. And you're an amazing friend. So, hey, shout out to seeing the best in each other and in ourselves.
All right. And Soular, I'm thankful for the timing. You had perfect timing. You came in at the perfect time. It was perfect. It all resonated. It was, you know, some things got cleared out for some new bonds to form, and it just shed more light on my archangel. So it just made me realize my sacrifices and my travels to get to this point wasn't effortlessly.
It wasn't for waste. Yeah,
and it wasn't pointless. It was divine, and it made and you topped it off.
Bro, I'm grateful. Hey, to you.
Salute. Happy New Year's.